I think maybe he could have come in there. Blood grenade since the spin was on cooldown, but top lane meanwhile.
Miero, this is not looking great for him right now, and there it is. There's our first blood.
Bench TB, it's such a strong lane combo. You get the Metamorphosis, the slow with the reflection, and then bench, Wave of Terror, and you just... Team Spirit did a good job cutting some of the trees and making so it can't just wrap in. It's actually gonna try to Blood Grenade here on Collapse.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good for them because they have that little bit of a snap plus the Eidolons and the support Enigma paying off. Has to have that lift again, realizes he can throw back Yapro, but they're moving pretty swiftly here. This is maybe not going to be enough. Oh, we needed one more hit. A nice turret from Miero, though. We'll interrupt that.
The dive on mid lane.
They get the kill.
TA with the boots early. Invoker doesn't have boots yet, so he gets run down as well at the same time by this TA before even getting level 6. Comfortable for him. The only lane that's, you know, that's going really poorly, I want to say, for 9PANDAS right now is that off lane, the Kunkka, trailing behind a bit.
Ooh, that was a nice try coming out from Mira, but unfortunately just not enough. Ramsey's though taking a little bit of a walloping over in the bottom lane. Does have the healing ward up. Not quite enough damage as you see some movement towards this mid lane. Maposhka responding to the fact that they've got Solo rotated with Kiyotaka. Atara is also in position. We'll throw the magic missile over onto Solo. And they've got the Phoenix too. A nice tornado. Slows him down. It's on Solo. Maposhka is gonna fall to the blood grenade.
How did they get the extra kill there?
Movement in this mid lane.
That was nice. Also, good remove on the haste rune immediately there as well by Laurel, having that tornado.
I like the rotation. I think they must much rather get... Oh, they still back in on Kiyotaka plus Maposhka with that magic missile. Another tornado coming into play, and there's a nice gank on Kiyotaka here in the mid lane.
While that's happening, though, they use it. I mean, if you put all this focus towards mid lane, bottom, but now taking them really opens up access to go in and steal and maybe get even in on the ancient stacks a little bit easier.
A lot of pressure again being placed on the mid lane. Solo and Antares both here using those Eidolons from Poshka. Throw out that magic missile. They're going to try to slow down Solo a little bit. They need a bit more damage, and in comes Yapro.
TV's
so
here.
He actually has the core making his way over. They'll get the kill on Solo. And they use the Metamorphosis, so they could turn this into a little bit of a push if they want. That's not typically what we see. Sunray, though, over onto Antares. They want to try to finish him off. Don't quite have that Sunstrike, though, in the position. So Laurel currently checking out the net worth. Looks like the Terrorblade sitting on top at the moment. Doug's sitting a bit behind, but he... Oh, lane. More pressure being placed on Ramses. Weren't able to quite grab that healing ward. Maposhka hiding in the tree line, though, hoping perhaps they'll come back. Perhaps they'll be greedy. He sees Mira. Need a little bit of the spin. Mira's got to get out of there, though. He's got to get out of there faster.
Yeah.
Oh, he does! He outplays him.
He just dies to a level 3 magic missile there. It's just too low. Ancient stacks. So TA almost catching up to TB now, and she's working on a blink dagger.
You can see that they definitely want to be aggressive. Middle lane, the Antares. Stun, followed up with the Sunray, a couple clicks. Will end up falling as Kiyotaka is here. Again, Mira holding onto the egg, can potentially use it. Oh, that's a big hit. They go for the swap, though. Poshka's like, oh man, that was too close.
That's clutch. They know that this TA is probably the priority for them.
Yeah, I'm loving the tempo that they're setting right now. Maposhka is going to find Kiyotaka immediately, and they're going to unload everything they have. Look at these TPs. They're coming out. And again, they're holding on to those ultimates. Egg's going to get used. The split kiss, using up for the swap from the Rubik, but it's not enough. Antares has put himself in danger after he tried to save his core. It was a valiant effort, but there was just too much that Team Spirit brought to this fight.
That was a nice attempt with the stolen swap, but not going to be enough. And that's going to cost them.
That's some powerful stuff right there, forcing them into a portion of the map that you want them to be in.
Ramses has not had an easy time on his Juggernaut this game. He's been bullied a lot, even though he only died the one time. Having to run away is not a good feeling.
They have vision on Solo and Kiyotaka. Gonna get the X-Marks to spot up over on Maposhka. A little bit of that melt strike coming in on. They'll get rid of bench. Still chasing after Mira. Mira does have the... oh, look at that meld. That meld does so much, my goodness. But the Icarus stuff, Solo, he's an enigma. Like, there's only so much that he can do. I feel like in some ways these supports just aren't as effective as what Spirit is bringing. As again, see that positioning over onto Solo. Just burning him down here. Rest of the team making the rotation. Laura will say thank you for setting that up. I will take that.
Yeah, getting a little bit too far out, and
Mira's like, please, man, I got like nothing. My lane has been so hard.
yeah, Collapse running towards mid now, joining the supports.
Yeah, they want Kiyotaka to do Mira nearby. Xbox spot split's gonna come out though from Collapse, and they're just gonna dish out all the damage onto Kiyotaka. He's toast. They're looking for more. They were hoping perhaps I could grab Miero, but he's already hightailed it out of there with those phase boots. It's nothing to do with this. So the Pandas chasing after.
I can go in and swap him here.
They're going to go in for it, I think, although they do get the skill from Antara, and Arrow, though, he's just so far behind with Yatoro here with that metamorphosis. It's just too hard as Antara decides he wants to use the split himself, but now Solo, he's left alone here in this top lane. They'll turn their attention. This is not where he wants to be right now. He is definitely going to die as they clean up 3 heroes in one fell swoop.
There.
He loses his courier again. It just feels like every time you try to step outside, and like we said, you know, Antares, he's trying to do a little bit of dewarding, trying to get rid of things, and does manage to shift at the last second. Is going to be enough though with that Flame Spirit, with the Urn Charge?
Oh, he takes, it's
no,
just barely. The final tick of the Spirit Vessel is what's going to bring him down. And yeah, we see Laurel and his Invoker just activate here. I can't believe that around, he's owning, he's ahead of the TA in net worth. This man knows Invoker really damn well.
Now they are going for the Roche, but Maposhka's here. He's going to get some vision. You can bet that, yeah, look at these Power Ranger TPs, the swap immediately. They want to try to get rid of Ramsey's a beautiful tornado in a bottleneck position. Not going to be quite enough, I don't think, to save Maposhka, but it's enough to start putting pressure down. As now you've got 4 heroes. Egg's going to get used. They're stuck a little forward. They're going to try to go for the Omni Slash. They're still going to end up losing the arrow. Ramsey's, he can't do anything. He is just in a bad position as the rest of the Spirit running down the Pandas. They are going to be able to clean up one more, and they see Solo. Man, this man has not been able to use a single black hole. Not going to be able to quite land the Sunstrike. He's going to be able to walk away, but this Roche, is he going to be able to walk away? No, he turns back around. He doesn't realize they're still chasing him. They still want blood. Laurel's going to say, all right, I trust you guys. You got this.
Yeah.
Collapse, man. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, I see no... Oh, they are going to try and defend this?
They're going to try to defend.
It's a risky tier 2 to try and hold here.
I'm gonna put a little pressure over onto Ramses, throwing out that boat. They want to get rid of Maposhka as fast as possible. They'll be able to do it. Won't be any vengeful apparently here for this fight. They'll use that stolen Sunray again. Mira still holding on to Egg. Solo is about to be visited by the ghost of Laurel. And Laurel says, yeah, I pretty much got this, no problem. Take away all of his mana, he's taking a decent amount of damage, but he's got himself that Hurricane Pike, plus the Sunray.
Slowly.
Should be able to get the kill, no problem.
And the entire family of Eidolons, they're running away. So many of them, but...
The Massacre, no.
Do have the Metamorphosis ready, even without Brewmaster ulti. Do they really want to fight? I think it would be a...
Well, they might have to, because Maposhka does end up getting lifted back with the X. The water trying to push, goes for a little bit of swap, trying to get that damage negation, but not enough. So yeah, Team Spirit, they're gonna back off.
Yeah.
Smoke play coming up from the side of Panda.
The Earth Panda is back. They have to address it. They're not defending. It's falling.
Yep, there it goes. Just with some Pandas and one illusion.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's... I mean, this is basically what got nerfed. He is gonna respawn over at his Earth Panda.
Oh. Yeah, they're not happy with that. So they are going to make Collapse pay.
Yeah, that is
going to be a jab.
That was literally the nerf that we saw on the Shard. Before, he would have been off somewhere on his Wind Panda on the other side.
Taking the gem away from the side of Team Spirit, they can put the wards up, and they can kind of try to gain a little bit more ground here again. Let's go for a little bit of a swap. Maposhka is eating a lot of damage. So that'll be another nice pick-off going over to the side of 9PANDAS.
Yeah.
They immediately make their way towards top. Now they know that TA's here. Kiyotaka having to be very careful. They're still smoked up. Has to realize though, something's probably up.
Phoenix.
Like they're not showing on the map.
Yeah, Phoenix gotta try and hex him.
Swoop forward. We'll be able to find Kiyotaka. Does take a decent amount there with that melt strike, but Maposhka following up Sunray. Rest of the team is here. This is a dead Kiyotaka.
Wow, that was a little bit risky there. He clicked the Yules instead, and TA maybe would have had a chance to blink out.
Past Roche fell, so it's no surprise that the backdoor damage is there. They try to position themselves. All right, it's going to slow them down just a little bit. We'll use the fortification. Look at this. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, TB has the Lacquer T. He can just lay in from far away.
Solo. He's looking for it. He gets a little spooked. They see Ramses off the side. They get the swap. Look at that damage. Plus the Scotty, the slow. Thro's doing a lot here as he'll try to put some pressure over onto the Panda. Oh, a good Sunder play coming out. The Sunray comes out too. Baboshka, he's going to be absolutely fine. His collapse fine. Solo over onto the side. Yatoro, he's taking a lot of damage, but he doesn't really seem to care. He's got Aegis. In fact, he's still alive. They haven't managed to kill him yet. Not with the Sunray. Ramsey's taking so much here with them. And oh my goodness, they finished him off using a great Sunray. Yatoro, he dies once, but he had the Aegis. He's absolutely fine. Turning his attention over to the mid lane. There is no buyback now on Ramses. Kiyotaka, he is here though. Yeah. He's going to try to put some more pressure. Miero pops the blade mail, continues with his water bending, collapse, taking a lot of damage again from this TA. Kiyotaka hits very hard.
Finally trying to run away, but Xmark is still there. He's going to get caught by the torrent.
Oh, Solo in position. Oh, a good save here as they turn back around. They're just obliterated. No chance for him at all to be able to get off that black hole. They'll find themselves Kiyotaka. Try to go for another little bit of that cheeky Sunder play. Not quite enough to finish them off, but they're still here. They're in this base. They do not want to leave on the side of Spirit. They still have everybody here. Laurel needs to be careful. Okay, Kiyotaka, he'll find an assassination, but
got to buy back money back from Kunka.
He is silenced. The X with the boat. There was the buyback like we talked about, but they're in a great position right now. Sunray coming in hot. Can they keep Collapse alive long enough? No, they won't. And maybe they've stayed just a little bit too long. So they lose Mir. They're gonna lose Yatoro. And Maposhka's the last man standing. That's a big melt strike. Will again use the Ghost Scepter, try to prolong his life. But that's a team wipe on Team Spirit. They stayed perhaps just a little bit too long.
I mean,
they can get themselves a strong pickoff. They don't have to wait for Roche.
Oh, they're just going straight for the racks. This range racks, they want to finish the job.
Poshka waiting patiently, gets the swap off over onto Miero. Just wants to get rid of him right away.
Oh boy.
No Kunka. Jumps back on the deck.
He bought back last fight too. They know that he can't be up now for 100 seconds.
Still holding on to these big ultimates. Use the meta.
Really been able to connect in this game in a good way. The Aghanims will give him a chance to do a bit more damage and jump his targets in the fights.
Solo. He has the vision of the Phoenix over here, but also gets black holed by Solo. All right. Follow up, though. They have no way of just being able to protect the black hole, so they don't have to worry about that for the next fight. So, Solo. It's like he eventually will fall on Kiyotaka. Oh, no. This is the worst possible spot for him at this time, being stuck on a bridge with meatballs and sun rays and God knows what else. Oh my.
Yeah, we see all this priority towards big disable items. The Hex from Phoenix, the Abyssal from the thing there. But now with TA dead for 80, this is near impossible.
This is probably the beginning of the end here.
Ram says, where are you at, man? You need to save your base.
No, he's not coming. He's might try to go for, a courier snipe or maybe, a cut in the wave, but
oh, TA doesn't have buyback. Really he's trying to get the bounty gold. It's 100 gold for buyback, but there's no bounty rune there.
Pressure's on. The base is falling. The arrow gets snatched up, tossed back. It's G.
Now, at least, you don't get much mana back anymore from the EMP. I heard it was bugged at first, and you got 0% mana back.
Oh, okay. That's a nice start here for 9PANDAS. Ramses managing to put the moves over onto Collapse.
Used Shadow Realm just to stop taking their harassment from the imps targeting her.
There we go. There's that time dilation. Mira trying to get a little bit of space. They use the Cursed Crown. Nice little bit of a dodge, though. Mira is going to have to go pop the Fairy Fire. Uses the Wand Charge. And Solo now in an awkward position because Maposhka is here. Uses that Nature's Grasp, and they'll turn that gank right around.
I haven't seen someone bring the walking courier
I have not
before.
Seen that either.
Normally the flying ones. Mids are forward
Pressure
diving.
being placed on Laurel. He's got the tornado. Tara's taking a lot of damage. We'll go for the ghost one, but look at this. They dropped the sentries. They came prepared. Poshka in kind of an awkward position now. He sees them. They've got Dark Willow nearby. Mira needs to be careful himself here. So use the leech seed. Oh, the ghosts.
God, I hate that little runt.
This is the changed how Arc Rune plays. Laurel gonna get the Wisdom Rune. Wins out the trade versus Pandas.
Oh, he's got the cold snap. Taris, he's trying to make his way over here, hoping maybe the creeps will help him out. Nah, it's a kill for Laurel. Definitely worth that rotation for the Wisdom and the kill.
Yeah, double Wisdom Rune essentially, getting the enemy kill, you know. That's just more even tried for the TP there, but that's minus 100 gold for him.
Ooh, nice waiting there, holding on to the Shadow Realm hit for Ramses after he uses his Time Walk.
Oh, Chrono
No, they
immediately
go for the
committed.
Chronos here, though. Mira can't do much. Doesn't have that level 6 just yet, but somehow Collapse still alive. Gonna try to run for his life. They do have a little bit of that Fatal Bonds, but it's not connected. It's already gone now. Mira, not looking too great right now. He's gonna try to make his moves. He's got a couple of these wand charges, try to break some ankles, but no, Ramsey still will get the kill. Is over in the mid lane. Hello, Laurel. This is feeling like it might be goodbye, Laurel, if they're not careful. But Moshka is here. Leech Seed coming out, plus Nature's Grasp. Dawnbreaker coming in hot, though. Going to be able to go and protect. They have the dust. Nice tornado coming off from Laurel. I don't think it's going to be quite enough, though, as he will end up falling.
Oh, no,
but
Moshka,
he wants this kill on Kiyotaka so bad, but this heal is doing too much. Tries to go for the Leech Seed. In comes Collapse. He'll finish him off.
Collapse get it, and then he runs away, but that was gonna try to go over on Faces Void.
Oh, they might have enough damage here. It's looking pretty good. Curse Crown connecting. Do they have the final little bit? Solo, though.
Doesn't get
Sitting
the
at
best.
level 5. Doesn't have the capability to fully take these guys down, but Antari's rotating on in. As Miro does die to Yatoro. And
like I said,
friends.
too.
Miro's not looking great, though. Ooh. There goes the Dark Willow.
Good rotation, early rotation here from the Arc Warden. Not just sitting in lane mid, but making moves to the other lanes. Normally, Arc Wardens just want to farm towards that
Ramses?
super early Midas.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit greedy. Oh, a Swedish voice line coming in from Collapse. Mr. Script. That means sort of stop talking, start trolling. Yeah, very nice.
I forget, did Wepas also do a... Oh, hold that thought as solo.
Yeah.
It's going for that D ward, but let's get slowed down. The rest of the team's here, though. They're in a good position to put this pressure down.
Get
Again,
out
still
safely.
no level 6 just yet for this Warlock, as Collapse ends up dying. Another one. Nice avalanche coming up from Antares. They have the cold snap, though. They're going to try to turn this back around. Maposhka's here. Tries to give chase. They'll be able to punish the Tiny.
They're doing a good job just identifying that they need to sit around mid, take him down. Getting kills off Chrono cooldown is really big here for Faces Void. Yatoro has been left alone a lot as well, though. His Morphling is starting to exert a ton of pressure on bottom.
I mean, he's
Gets the
just
courier, too.
they're teleporting in and try to turn back around. In comes Antares. Do they have the burst? Are they going to be able to finish off this Morphling? Not quite yet. They've got a charge onto Miero. But they'll end up losing solo. In comes the choo-choo. They high-five as they go on through. The power of teamwork and friendship. My goodness. Collapse now turns his attention. They are having things going on in the mid lane. They'll finish off Kiyotaka. And now they just have to finish off the Tempest doubles. They're still chasing after Antares. Antares, though, nice avalanche will slow down. Man, this game, just all of a sudden,
But they really have been making a lot of moves as well.
Yeah, that's what I was keeping an eye on. I'm guessing Maposhka has used that overgrowth in this mid lane. Another Nature's Grasp over onto Solo, slowing him down quite a bit. And there's not too much that Kiyotaka can really do to protect him. So they'll follow up with the Tornado, and they're happy with that.
Man, poor Solo. He just wanted level 6. He's so close to getting level 6 and pretty confident here.
Chrono down for 30 still. This Collapse starts to put the pressure down. He's going to try to go for that Terrorize. Does end up actually connecting, but Dawnbreaker... Uh-oh.
Baby.
Okay. A little bit of a tactical pause moment here. Yeah.
Good lord.
Some lag. Dawnbreaker with a nice save initially. I wonder if Faces Void is going to make it. He only has 3 points in Time Walk, so he has 6 more seconds he needs to stay alive for before he can Time Walk again.
That is one thing I didn't consider, is the fact that the Terrorize, when you've got a Dawnbreaker in the game, right, you're going to be able to move that hero that she's teleporting down onto.
Yeah, you can push them out of the heal, basically.
That's pretty great. Again, more pressure. Ramsey sitting very low. The final hit comes in from Mira. They got the Fatal Bonds down, but again, Solo, he doesn't have that level 6 hit. Maposhka probably going to fall for this. Will end up being the sacrifice as Collapse hiding into this corner. Does have a charge available if he wants to try to run away. Antares is online for Warlock, so it's available for the next fight, but might be a bit. Kiyotaka in the mid lane. Antares does teleport through.
Doesn't have charge yet. He charged a creep wave.
Ooh, in comes Yatra. Okay, good avalanche. We'll slow them down. The toss up into the air, but this is not looking great for the Tiny. Do they go for the dive? Those are the questions. Ramsey's here. He has himself the Chronosphere. So Yatra will be able to run as they finish off on Kiyotaka. Yatra, this is not looking great for Ramsey's doing everything. He needs that heal. He doesn't quite have it. The Overgrowth will come in. Laurel sitting quite low now. Needs more of a heal. This is not looking good. That Deafening Blast buys him a little bit of time, but not nearly enough.
Gonna lose both their carry and their mid at the end of the day. They did get that one kill on Arc Warden with the Spirit Breaker. Get another one.
He's got to run for the hills now, though, because he's being chased by pretty much everyone on the side of 9PANDAS now.
And time dilation almost spells his doom. He has charge in 1 second. He can get out. Maybe. Oh, he missed vision.
Does he go? There he is. Zoom. See you later. Choo-choo.
To get the Faceless Void, but Arc Warden is also there, making it awkward for them.
Ramses and Kiyotaka.
If they leave him, they could maybe go on him, but they don't have Spirit Breaker anywhere close.
They need hard lockdown, I think. Although this Cold Snap's looking pretty darn good. They still get the kill, and the Dawnbreaker ultimate comes out. So that is one where I would say it's a little bit of a waste, Waga.
Yeah, Dawnbreaker ulti came just a little bit too late there, but even if it was earlier, keeping it alive.
They have themselves the Dark Willow in position. They don't have Chronosphere, so they'll take down a Tempest double. The team is in a nice position here with Yathro over in this buy angle. Making moves on Faceless even. Look at this. They have a charge. They want him. They've got themselves another strike too. If they want, that's just a dead Ramses. He can't do anything as another fight breaks out over in mid. Miposhka in an awkward position, already using that Overgrowth Minotaur, taking a lot of damage. Can they finish him off? That takedown too. Laurel finding yet another one here on the side. Okay, Solo, he goes. He drops that ultimate. Trying to put out as much damage and try to take down Mira. Mira, of course, having himself that Fuel Scepter. Laurel ends up dying, but what a fight.
Yeah, they took down everyone except for Arc Warden right now. Kiyotaka sitting.
They do have to be careful, though, because Void does have the Chronosphere back up now, as Mira also needs to be a little bit careful. Doesn't have to terrorize. Is going to get ground targeted here, but will immediately just teleport away.
Yeah, get to safety, forced a little bit of reaction, but finally they get the D-ward here on 9PANDAS. Importantly, clearing out the vision over the ancient area that they've died to before, but they didn't find the other ward.
Still putting pressure on Miposhka. He's got 9 seconds for his ultimate. They're going to try to buy him the time, but it's just not there. Turn their attention to Antares. They'll rip him apart. Yaturo going to farm. A little bit of a just charge coming out from Collapse as he's jumping over onto the actual Arc Worm. They're going to just Delta split to make sure Miro can't land the Solar Guardian.
Yeah, they had to commit the Solar Guardian immediately, but that's just resources poked out by Team Spirit. And now they can back off again.
Collapse just zipping on through. Says hello. Oh, he goes for the Chronosphere on Collapse. It's like, well, I mean, if you're going to be in the neighborhood, I'm not down. It's going to be a nice kill.
Yeah, that's some fast food delivery to Ramses. He's going to take it. He probably thought he was safe. That's what happens, you know. You praise someone for their good positioning. They get a little bit too close to Faceless Voids. Good awareness by Ramses to go for that kill right there.
They have Overgrowth if they want to try to use it on Mier, although he doesn't have much for mana. Does have 7 Swan charges. They'll slow him down, hold him in place, and that's not even going to be necessary. And Miposhka will treat himself to a greater Fairy Fire.
This game is starting to look a lot like last game. Laurel is having she's playing aggressively here. Link Yule's combo will be super good for him to keep himself alive here.
They smoked over on the side of Pandas. They see themselves Miposhka. They do not have the Chronosphere. So go for the Overgrowth. So still most likely going to be a dead Miposhka.
A little bit too greedy there, trying to go in and farm the creep wave.
Perhaps a dead Miero, though, in the top lane. That'll be a dead Miero, and that's going to be a tower. Man, look at how hard Yathro hits. Like, especially with the Alacrity. Oof.
Yeah, if Team Spirit decide to back up and go towards it. Oh, look at the mind games. Yathro is sending 2 illusions, or, you know, 1 illusion, 1 real hero forward here.
Solo getting held in the brambles. We'll see the charge come out from Collapse. Again, Ramses, he's not in position. He does not have the Chronosphere just yet, so he's not going to be able to go and try to defend. And the rest of the team not in position either, so should be a tower going over to the side of Spirit and perhaps even this Tormentor.
Yeah, they're already pinging the Tormentor, so they want to go towards it. They're using...
Just trying to get some information. Looks like they're going to try to fight for this. They do have the Chronosphere up now, so depending on how they approach this, a bit of that time dilation, they'll beat up Mira.
They have the Dawn ulti as well, so it's a very scary fight for Team Spirit to take there. You still have the other Tormentor to fall back on later if you ever do want to fall back. But right now, it's just, you know, them keeping 9PANDAS in their base.
Collapse is going to get run at here by Mira and Kiyotaka, but with the Willow being in position, we'll slow him down a little bit. Tari is making his way over, has the Avalanche. We'll get the toss back into the rest.
He's out.
Oh, they used the Chronosphere just for Collapse.
And
They even
Golem
used
too.
the Golem off to the side, figuring, oh my God. All right, there's a little bit of miscommunication, I think, here.
Yeah, that was expensive. That was not what you want to have happen.
Look at this,
Morphling
Yathrou does
dives in
not
mid.
care. Has to be careful though, because there is going to be the jump in from the Solar Guardian. And he's just shredding through Mira. He does not care that he's got a blade mail. Gives no cares at all. Overgrowth's going to get used from Aposhka. Ramsey's BKB, he's just going to chase after. While this is going on, Solo will end up falling on the back lines. Taris, they're going to, oh, they finished it off. It's a triple kill for Yathrou.
The Yathrou is so good. His immediate reaction there when he saw any form of defense was just to, you know, keep going, go more aggressive.
They don't have the threat of the Chronosphere. They don't have the threat of the Chaotic Offering. And now they're kind of on the back foot. Like, look at this Lyle.
Oh, he doesn't have BKB yet.
Ramses. And yeah, he's going to try to run, but they've got the Terrorize. You've got a charge coming in. There's only so much that your team can do for you. He's just dead. And now Yathrou, all right, the Avalanche slows down just a little bit, but he's got his eyes on Solo. He's going to rip him apart.
Yathrou diving easily here, has the lifesteal as well, even got the Manta style ready, so he is just diving in, and even if there's a buyback on the Faceless Void, he's not gonna have ulti.
Mira jumping forward, sees Mira, just pushes him back a little bit. We'll use the fortification, they drop the bubble over on top as well. But they still have this Aegis for another 20-something seconds, and they're making the most of it right now. Taris throw back over onto the Spirit Breaker, they'll end up getting a kill. This is not looking great though now for Miero as he is getting stuck over here on the side. They're trying to give support onto Yathrou. He is godlike, and Taris next on the list for just absolute destruction. My God.
Turning into Tiny as well there and turning it around.
Preparation. Ramses has to be so careful though. The amount of damage coming out for Yathrou is just massive.
Yeah, they don't have the damage to kill. He denies it.
He's like, fine, you can do that, but you can't have it. And Yathrou does not care. Goes deep here over onto Solo. He's got to just fight Ramses. Ramses can't do anything right now. He needs the rest of his team, and they are just not available. Goes with the BKB. Okay, they'll use the Overgrowth, and this isn't dead Ramses. He's just absolutely dead.
All right, he has the shard even, so even if you chrono there, it doesn't matter. He can shift it around as he wants. This is just going to be a continuous push. Goodbye,
clowns.
Wow.
I don't want to drop a single game. Maybe, you know, it's a bit of a Hail Mary, but perhaps, you know, maybe you can make something happen. Perhaps they get too greedy.
Yeah, I don't see them really throwing this away here.
Rough, though, yeah.
It's going to be very, very tough to do anything as the push is coming in bottom now as well. Spirit Breaker picked up the creep wave, and Morphling just making his way over. And what are you going to do? You've been forced to use your ultis here and there. The chrono was expended again, so there's nothing really to hope for.
All right, there's going to be the buyback. No Chronosphere, though. Again, I don't know what they can hope to do. They do have the Warlock ulti. All right, they'll go for now. Let's try to get themselves in a better position. Yathrou in the middle of the Solar Guardian. Ramses, though, he's just dead. It's too late. He's not there. There's no buyback on this Faceless Void. Their hard hitter is no longer hitting because he is just out of the game. BKB is going to have to get used for Laurel. He's taking a lot of damage from Kiyotaka, but he's going to go for the Ghost Walk Collapse, getting into position. As they're waiting patiently over here on the side. Void's dead.
They're just healing up, getting their resources back again here. And there's just nobody anywhere close to being able to deal with this guy.
No. Mira very aggressively blinks forward over onto Kiyotaka. The charge coming out from Collapse. Needs to be careful, doesn't go right into that. But Solo ends up dying. The meatball gets dropped. Kiyotaka Mira, they are just ripped apart. The buybacks come out. That is not looking good. Yeah, they call GG. Team Spirit showing up here in this game number 2, and they take the whole gosh darn thing.
He wants the rampage. Give him the rampage.
Give him the rampage.
Overkill. Nah.